Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Who's out there? Who's out there? Good evening. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. How y'all doing? How everybody doing? Who's out there? Who's out there? Thank you for joining me. Hey, today I decided to do something different. I just got finished watching this Netflix series, True Story, with Wesley Snipes and Jamal Jameson. How you doing? What's good, King? Everything's good. I just got finished watching the series, Netflix, True Story, Baltimore BK Life. How you doing? I'm just watching this Netflix. Salute, JD. True Story with Wesley Snipes and Kevin Hart. I'm thinking that was a very, very good story. It's like right now, man. That story was mind-boggling, and to me, that's a story that happened each and every day of our life. And people do not understand how they take stuff and put it on the big screen. Netflix, Showtime, HBO, Stars. You look at it and you see exactly what's what. Here it is, man. You watch the story and you watch how Sonny Blanco, what's up, my brother? Hey, you watch how, the story start off with Kevin Hart sitting there talking about right now. You think you know people, but you really don't know people until you really get to know them. And here it is, like as I'm watching that story and I'm looking at it, and then they go into it how he's coming out. He went on the Ellen show. He go on stage. He's performing, and he's a comedian, okay? And he going around from state to state doing tours. So he went home to Philly. Shout out to Philadelphia, Philly. He went out there. Robbie Young, what's up, man? Robbie Young from Baltimore, what's up? So he went to Philly, okay, in his hometown to do a show, all right? And he got a hell of a team with him. People, you gotta understand, right? In order to function in life, you need a team. You need some good, solid people. You see, he had a security. He had his like business manager. He had like different people there as far as assisting him, telling him right in his joke what to come up with next, what the topic to talk about. He had a hell of a team in place. And right now is guess what? He got his brother, his older brother. And what happened with his older brother? His older brother, when they show the show and they seen everything and they get together and after the show right now they want to hang out. You know what? His brother was smart. Get rid of his security. So he got rid of his security. And as you look at the story as it go on, now his brother know that he stopped drinking, but he meeting up with some of his homies from back in the days to have a good time. So now as they, saying they want to take shots, and like Kevin tell him, nah, man, nah. Because he knew right now what alcohol, did to him in the past. He done had some bad experience. He know he's not himself when he's drinking alcohol, when he intoxicated. So even as he, his brother, his oldest brother, trying to encourage him, come on, man, we hanging out with the guys, man. Come on, man, don't be no wimp, man. Come on, man, have a shot. And against his better judgment, against his, he knew better. He knew that's not what he wanted to do. And folks, if you know you don't want to do something, don't do it. You doing things to please other people. He took a shot to please his brother, to please his homeboy. So they start taking shot after shot. Now his brother got these girls around. Okay, look at the girls, beautiful. They having their own little party, their own little private party, and they drinking. Next thing you know, right now what happened? He wound up in bed. He wound up, his brother waking him up. He's in bed with a young lady. And his brother waking him up. Yo, what happened? What you do? He waking up out of being a hangover and he trying to figure out, scratching his head, what he do? He got this beautiful girl lying next to him, talking about she's dead. So even right now, as I'm watching this, the first thing came to my mind was that his brother was setting him up. I felt that, like even right now from watching episode 1, I felt that his brother was setting him up. Okay, Look what happened. His brother said the girl's dead. Okay, Kevin Hart want to do the right thing, want to call the cops and everything like that. His brother, nah, man, you can't do that or whatever because it's going to destroy your career. It's going to do this and that. He said, come on, man. So here it is, his big brother taught him how to do the right thing. That was mistake number one. My brother-in-law say the same thing from the beginning. No, bro, you can see it. You can tell. But anyway, right now is, guess what? Look at the plot. As the plot thickened, his brother saying this beautiful woman is dead. And this can destroy Kevin Hart's career. 9th_power, man. Janine, how you doing? Happy holidays. But you watch and you see what's going on as it played out. Now, they decided, okay, cool, he's going to protect his career. So as he claimed he's going to protect his career, he said, yo, what we going to do with the body? His brother said, let me handle it. Let me take care of the body. Let me handle it. So once again, his brother, what he did, he brung in a bad guy. He brung in this Greek gangster, okay? Now, it's all the plot, it's all the scheme. But the difference is, why are you going to belittle and go against your little brother and try and destroy him, okay? So now, because it's all about money, it's all about hate, it's all about jealousy, it's all about a little bit of everything. And look what happened. They brung in this Greek gangster. So when the Greek gangster get there, you know, he popping trash, you know, excited about meeting Kevin Hart, you know, talking about, yo, I love your show and everything like that, saying something slick. Automatically, Kevin got a bad feel about him, okay? Now, long story short, what wound up happening? Kevin had to go somewhere. His brother's supposed to be handling a problem. This guy was going to take care of the body, all right? Now, when the guy claimed, T. Rivers, what's up, baby? When a guy claimed he took care of the body, made the body disappear, now he come to Kevin, okay? This was the plot thickened. He come to Kevin. And when he come to Kevin, now, here it is. How much gonna cost me? He threw out a number, $500,000. So right now, okay, $500,000. Sound reasonable to get rid of a body of a person that's not even dead. So the guy act like he know, because his brother Brone, you know, Wesley Snipes, Brone, the Greek gangster, you know what I'm saying, into this. And once he brung him into this or whatever, and he claimed he got rid of this body, this make-believe body, because the girl wasn't dead, now they want to blackmail him. So the dude tell him 500,000, but not just 500,000, 500,000 for the next 12 months. That's $6 million. So, you know, if you see, as time went on, you know, I think in the second meeting when they met back up with one another, and you see right now as they going back and forth, and out of nowhere, what Kevin decided to do. The guy got Kevin angry. So next thing you know, he snapped, man. You know, he snapped. He let that hood stuff come out of him. And he felt right now, even if I pay this guy $500,000 for the next 12 months, this guy gonna always have this over my head, okay? What he did, he wound up killing the guy. He wound up taking a phone charge of all things and strangling the guy, this big guy. If you look at it like, whoa, wait a minute here. Desperate people do desperate things. When you push somebody against the wall, you got a scared person against the wall, they come out fighting. And that's what he did. He came out fighting. And he wrapped that cord around his dude's neck. And right now here it is. You see the guy fighting back and forth. And even right now as he fighting, only thing he doing is pulling that cord closer, 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 cutting up the circulation. Okay? Strangling. He strangled to death. Even as he strangled to death, what happened next? Now, Kevin is jacked up. He's messed up. Now, he's thinking, he don't just got one body. Now he got two bodies. Not knowing, guess what? He got one fake body and one real body. Now he's really in deep shit. Okay? His brother come back. Okay? See my man, gone. And his brother messed up. Oh, man. Because once again, he didn't expect it to go this far. He expect like the scam that he came up with, the lie that he came up with, that would have been good enough. Here it is, they would act like they got rid of the body, and then next thing you know right now, they would have got paid, then he would have got his restaurant business back open. All right? Look what people do for money, man. That's your little brother. That is your little brother. So even though that's your little brother, you know what I'm saying, you taking full advantage of your little brother for the over that mighty dollar, over the wrong thing. Now, look what happened. Now they gotta get rid of this body for real. Okay? Wesley already panicking, because he already know, look what the heck is going on. He know this guy's a gangster, and he know his brother is just as devious as, you know what I'm saying, right now as he was. So now Wesley's scheming, he running, everything running through his mind. Like, damn, what the hell we gonna do with this? Now we gotta get this body. Now we gotta get rid of this body. So you look at it, the show go on, and you see everything going on, and you see everything's happening or whatever. But once again, folks, let's sit back and think about that, man. Why? Why? Why is a brother, a family member, a close friend, why a close friend want to play you out of money to help themselves? Why? Why? Tell me. But when you sit back and you look at all that good stuff and you see what happened, guess what, man? This man's life got destroyed because he let the wrong people into his corner. So his life would never be the same. Okay? Now, they plotted. They came up with a strategy, got rid of the body. Okay? Now, as you watch, as they put, you know what I'm saying, the guy's body into the case, you know what I'm saying, into that big trunk, and they moving it from point A to point B. Look how many people he getting involved. Look how many things he trying to avoid. But even as you look at the series as it go on, and as they got the body, they put it in the sprinter, they put it in the bin sprinter, and what they doing is they trying to dump the body. As they trying to dump the body, look what wound up happening. What wound up happening is they get stopped. Him and his brother, they get stopped. By what? They get stopped by the police. Because the police, the block that they was going down on, the police just happened to be there. And they try to back out. And as they try to back out, whatever, they stop them. So even as the police stop them, you know what? Guess what? Folks, if you ever been into the street life and you ever get stopped by cops and you know you dirty, you know you got drugs, you know you got guns, these guys got a dead body in a trunk they trying to get rid of. And look what wound up happening. Okay? So when the cops pull him over, flashing the light, Kevin like, oh man, put on his hoodie. But the cop already recognized him, knew who he was anyway. Long story short, what he do is make them both get out the car. Made them both get out the car. So as he got out the car and he called his partner over there, you know, he said, here, look, man, I just want to show you one of your big fans. Because one of the officers happened to be one of the biggest fans. So now it wound up turning out to be, we're not going to mess with y'all. We're not going to, give you a ticket or take you to jail. We're not going to search the van for drugs, for guns, you know what I'm saying, for a body. We only playing around. Only thing we want is to take a picture with you. So look what they did. They took a picture. And as they taking that picture, what wound up happening? So now the cops, Kevin got these two young kids that the cop was going to arrest. Hey, man, come here, kids. And what he did, he got them released. Okay? So him and his brother went along. You know what I'm saying? Dumped the body. They dumped the body. And even as they dumped the body, you know what? They feel everything is all good. Folks, when you get into the criminal world, guess what, man? You know what? And you commit a crime, especially murder. Guess what? It's never over. A murder stay open. Even if they can't solve the case, it stay open. It's no statute or limitation. It's no statute of limitation of murder. So what wound up happening? Mark 4, what's up, my brother? Okay, here it is right now. Time go on throughout the show. Now, he had a fan that early, that was supposed to be another big fan of his, follow him, was in love with this guy. What this fan did, when he saw the fan said, yo, I gotta talk to you, I gotta tell you something. He said, nah. Here, you know what, I'm sorry what happened before. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna invite you to the show. I'm gonna give you VIP. All right, they gave him VIP. Okay, now when the guy got there, he took in the guy with him, they talking or whatever. So here it is, this man about to go on in front of 20,000 people to perform. And as he about to go on in front of 20,000 people to perform, what happened? The guy say, I gotta talk to you, I gotta tell you something. And then even just before he went on, the guy told him, look, I was following you. You know, I just wanted to come and make it up to you. I want to apologize. But as I was following you, I record you. And he showed him and his brother playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? With these young kids. Then what wound up happening? What wound up happening is, he told him, man, I saw you dump the body. Whoa, whoa. You know what? Just like that. Right now, this man got it on his phone. His #1 fan got him on the phone, showing him dumping the body. Guess what? Sit back and think about it. Now you got to worry about this guy. Because once again, he got all the proof that he need. He got this man, he got you and your brother dumping a dead body into the dumpster. Folks, that's why I always say crime doesn't pay. Crime doesn't pay. Now, his folks trying to get him. His manager, they try to get him. What they trying to do is they trying to get him. They trying to get him on stage. But he already psychologically messed up. He shook. Because he know, wait a minute, this stranger, this fan of mine, he got everything I did on record. He got recorded on his cell phone. Boof. Go up in front of 20,000 people. And what happened? Wells Fargo. He went up in front of them. And what happened? Come on, man. He couldn't perform. How could he perform? How could he perform? He couldn't perform because he was shook. You talking about pressure. Pressure busts pipe. So imagine what pressure do to flesh and bone. This man choked in front of his audience. A lot of times he know he can spit that stuff and make them, tell these jokes and talk about different situation and make people laugh. But then he couldn't. He couldn't make nobody laugh because he couldn't perform. Because guess what? That pressure, knowing that this man got me dead to the right, dumping a dead body. Okay, now, plot thicken. Okay, him and his brother, he letting his brother know, yo, man, this guy got me. Okay, so now we got to get rid of him because he's a witness. We got to get that phone. We got to get that recording. We got to get rid of him. Okay, so what they do is they text the guy. Okay, listen, man, let's meet up. Okay, gave him a location where to meet in Philly. Now, the plan was, you know what? Here it is. Wesley gave him the gun. You got to get rid of him, man. Because if you don't get rid of him, what's going to happen? We both going to jail. So Kevin ain't really no killer. Kevin don't want to do it. So when they met up and he got the gun and the guy like looking at Wesley, yo, I know you. So Wesley like trying to figure out where the guy know him from. Well, you got to sit back and think about it. He just watching your brother. He got you on film. He got you on camera. You know what I'm saying? Dumping the body. So, boof. But the guy going to his trunk. As he go to his trunk, because he got everything. Any and everything about Kevin Hart. He had it all in his trunk. He was following this guy. All the clipping, all the article from different magazines, all the show that he performed. This guy was really, really, man, I'm talking about a super duper fan. So anyway, as he go into the trunk, and what he was doing is getting stuff as far as article about his brother, how his brother was the man playing, what, football? Okay, next thing you know right now is, guess what? He going back to his brother, I knew you. And once he started saying to his brother, man, look, man, you was the man. You was excellent at sport. Right now, if it was for you, it wouldn't be no him. Wow. So now Wesley kind of like that because here it is, he got a fan. You know, it's sad. If you look back and you look at that whole situation, it's sad that Wesley has so much jealousy, so much a hatred for his little brother. When he say his duty's supposed to be protecting his little brother. But yet and still, look what's going on. So Kevin couldn't bring it to him. He couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't kill this guy. He said, look, Stan, this is what I'm gonna do, man. You know, I want you to come with me. I want you to do this. I want you to do this. I'm gonna make you, you know, right now is whatever he was gonna make him. Did he say Stan? Whatever he was gonna make him, he was gonna make him that. All right, Stan all happy. Stan all excited. Stan wanna be down. Stan loved that because he's a big fan. So he wanna be around. Okay? Now you see, they set up different things. But as the plot thickened, what happened? The Greek brothers, they want to know what happened to their brother. They calling Carlton Wesley up. Yo, you hear from my brother? You see my brother? Nah, man, nah. I don't know, man. I haven't heard from him, man. They say it's not like him. Okay? So you see, they going back and forth trying to figure out what happened to their brother. All right? Now, look what's going on. Kevin and his fan, he started hanging out. He started taking them different places, bringing them with him, going out to eat, you know, bringing to a different event. As he bringing him to different event, what's happening? What's going on? You know, he bringing him up on stage. You know, he got him with his phone, like, you know what I'm saying, yo, on IG, showing everybody, look, man, I got me my man. I got me and the #1 fan with me. Yo, here it is. You know what? Subscribe to his page. Start following him. This dude is so excited. He love it. He love it. Whoa, he watching all his followers going from 100 to 200 to thousands. He love that because he's in with Kevin Hart. He's in with this comedian. Now he doing everything that he want to do. He feel alive again. So Kevin feel if he can win him over, guess what? And this dude love him because he's his biggest fan. He gonna protect him. He's not gonna let him go down like that. Okay, wow. Now you see what happened as they doing that benefit concert. As you saw how, you know what I'm saying, Kevin got the guy, the white guy that was on the plane with him and was calling using the N-word, and how Kevin reversed that back on him. And when Kevin reversed that back on him in front of the audience, in front of this guy, boss, and the whole company, and all the people that's there for this charity event, this guy's embarrassed. And what happened afterwards? Okay, Kevin and his fan, his brother, sitting at the bar drinking, talking. And the guy came to him, said, yo, man, why did you do that, man? Right now, it was only a joke, man. Why did you do that, man? I was only repeating what you say. Why did you do that? Because of that, I lost my job. You know, I'm a fan too. I lost my job. But Kevin was very insensitive about that. Kevin was very insensitive about that. Because once again, he didn't like the way the guy handled himself on the plane. He didn't like the way the guy was trying to treat him and his people. So you know what? It was payback time. But once again, it didn't sit well with the other fan. Look what he did. You know, he said, man, I got to go, man. So Kevin and them took him home. Okay? Took him home. And right now, once they took him home, what's wound up happening? Okay? Once he got to his hotel, and he said, yo, man, that was wrong. You was wrong the way you treat that guy. He was a fan. So you trying to tell me what make me think you won't treat me like that? What make you think you won't get mad at me and cut me off like that? Or embarrass me like that? He said, nah, man, that guy was different, man. He said, how was he different? He was a fan. Okay, it didn't matter. But he was able to talk some sense in the guy and get the guy to hold on. He was able to talk some sense in the guy and get this guy to hold on. So, look what happened. They left. Okay, as they left, the guy wound up before Kevin left, he deleted it. He deleted all the footage of Kevin dropping the Greek guy in the trash, him and his brother. He deleted it. So, even as time went on, look what happened. You know what I'm saying? His brother home watching TV. And as his brother home watching TV, what he's looking at, he's seeing how Kevin got the fan with him, you know, and how Kevin's saying like, yo, man, the guy's like a brother and all this other good stuff. And that this eat hit him apart, that this ate Carlton apart. He couldn't take it. So now his mind is racing. Because Kevin told him, yo, everything's taken care. The video no longer exists. Everything is taken care. Okay? Even right now, Kevin gave up the money. Kevin gave up the money. Kevin gave up this, what, $600,000. He took it to, you know what I'm saying, the Greek brothers. And when he gave it to him, everything's supposed to be cool. Everything's supposed to be cool. Everything's supposed to be over with. But guess what? These guys wasn't going to stop until they find out what happened to the brother. Okay? So look what wound up happening. You know what I'm saying? Wesley wound up taking the Rolex watch from the deceased brother, and he gave it to the fan. And the fan all excited about it. Like, whoa, man, I love this, man. Thank you, wow. And look what he wound up doing. He wound up flipping the script, calling the Greek guy, and sure, I got a lead. I think I know who, you know what I'm saying, killed your brother. All right? What happened? The Greek guy came to the guy hotel, you know what I'm saying? Wesley worked outside, and what they did, they beat the living daylight out of him. They beat the living daylight out of him. But yet and still, the guy didn't give Kevin up. He didn't say anything. He didn't say a word. He died protecting Kevin's secret. Wow. Okay? We seen when the cop, okay, when the detectives came, they came to his hotel, okay, they took him back to the precinct, you know, and then they like, yo, right now, guess what, man? You know, what happened to this guy? You know, and, you know, automatically, guess what? When you going down to the precinct and you know you dirty and you know you did all, you know what you did, but he didn't have nothing to do with his fan being killed. But look what happened. They took it down there. They asked him a bunch of different questions. And as they, you know, gave him and answered him a bunch of different questions, and they said, look, man, this is kind of spooky, man. Look at all this stuff this guy had on you. Look at everything that he had. You know, now, Kevin say, damn, he got stuff I don't even have. He got, look, this was for the first time I ever performed. Way back when I first got started. That was one of the first things, but this guy had all type of articles, all type of, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, souvenirs, all type of clipping about Kevin Hart. So the end result was, look, detective was gonna let him go. And once they was gonna let him go, you know, they asked him for, you know, his autograph on, you know what I'm saying, one of the, you know what I'm saying, the memorabilia. They fill it out, he signed it, bingo. It's supposed to be over. Now, guess what? You know what I'm saying? Kevin went back, said, look, man, he got to get in contact with his brother. Once he got in contact with his brother, and his brother told him exactly what happened, yo, man, hey, he had to go. You know what? He had to go. Because sooner or later, it's going to come back on us. So, okay, he, once again, lied to his brother, tricked his brother, and got his brother, you know what I'm saying, okay, cool, you know what? You was right. He had to go. Okay? So, look, Kevin and his brother, despite they got a shaky turns, despite everything happened, look, they wound up hanging out. He wound up getting his brother, like, you know, taking him out, having a good time. And his brother got drunk. So he wound up putting his brother in the bed. And as he put his brother in the bed, his brother's phone slipped out. As his brother's phone slipped out, what happened? He seen, whoa, this name. And he's seeing some of the text and exchange between his brother and that girl. And as he's seeing that, whoa, what the hell is this? So he's in disbelief. He can't believe this. He can't believe this. Whoa, wait a minute here. This girl's still alive? You know, what? So now, he called his partner, one of his childhood friend that worked for the police department, got the girl information. As he got the girl information, what he did is he went and staked her out, okay? Once he went and staked her out to see, and once he saw the girl coming out the place, out of her apartment, he followed her, track her down. Once he tracked her down, And right now the girl came clean because she wasn't expecting that. So what the girl told him, you know what I'm saying? He asked him, well, it's the Greek guy. It's Ari's fault. He was behind all this. The girl came clean. Say, no, it was your brother. Your brother say right now is we can make some money. Wow. After he's telling his brother, look, man, you going to hang out with me. I'm going to get you back, open up your restaurant. I'm going to take care of you. You going to hang out with me. You know what? We're going to rebuild our brotherhood. We're going to rebuild our brotherhood. But look what happened. He found out that his brother faked this girl death. You know what I'm saying? And he killed this Greek guy. Now he's in a world of trouble because his brother. Because of the jealousy, the hatred, the betrayal of your own biological brother. How in the hell that man supposed to feel? So automatically, he already knew it was over. He was determined. I can't, come on, man. How in the heck can I continue to look out for this snake? How in the heck can I continue to keep bailing this guy out? You know? And even right now, what he was trying to explain to his brother thought that he had it like that. And like he said, you don't understand. When I went to Hollywood, you don't understand what I went through. I was homeless. I was addicted to drugs. I was addicted to alcohol. I was at rock bottom. You don't understand everything I've been through to bounce back, to get back to where I am. It wasn't easy. Everybody like to think success is easy, folks. Whatever you put into something, that's what you're going to get out of it. You don't put nothing into something, you're not going to get nothing out of it. How can you go to the bank and make a withdrawal when you never made a deposit? How can you expect to have a pension, Social Security, a 401k plan when you never had a job or you never planned for the future? So once again, like he trying to explain to them, I didn't get where I got, like them saying, just like that. I went through hell. I suffer. I experienced so many, sidetrack. I got knocked off. I got thrown off. I didn't just walk into success. I didn't just walk into all these millions. I went through hell. And now he was going through a divorce at that. But listen, folks, people don't understand what you've been through. Why? Because we haven't took the time to put our foot in other people's shoes. We haven't took the time to understand what, who, where. We think everything is easy. You can't judge a man or a woman because you don't know what they've been through. You, like he say, you think you know somebody because you're your blood, because they're your best friend, because they've been in your life all your life. You think you know somebody? You don't know nobody. How can you know somebody when we barely know ourselves? Look what happened. Look how many people's lives was destroyed. Okay? Look in that whole series, how many people died over one fake move, over one scam, over one scheme. Imagine. The person that love you or supposed to love you more than life itself is the one that put you in that bad predicament in the first place. So it came to an end. Look what happened to the girl. She wound up being at Carlton Wesley Snipes' place. One of the brothers came over there, beat her up, killed him. And look what they did. Wesley and his brother went to see a 76ers game. So even right now, as they in, right now in the booth, as they in, right now in that little private area, what happened? And as he finally told his brother, look, man, I saw the girl. I seen what happened. Okay? You seen what happened. He said, look, here it is right now is you think somebody's dead and he's still alive, and you got me to kill this guy, and then you kill, my fan? For what? All because of one big lie, all because of one big scam, all because you were trying to shake me down, you were trying to extort me. This is what brothers do to each other. This is what sisters do to each other. This is what family, friends do to each other over a mighty dollar. Nah, that was foul. And he let his brother know, from this day on, you are dead to me. You are dead to me. You can't get nothing from me. So you sit back. How is that man supposed to feel? That man's supposed to feel that way Because once again, he was betrayed by somebody. They came out the same womb. Okay? They got the same DNA. They came from the same bloodline. But yet and still, look what happened. Look what took place. Okay? So now, you look, these guys, he left. Wesley right behind him. His security right there. And who they run into? They run into the brothers. They run into the Greek brothers. So now it's slightly different. Look at the relationship between the Greek brothers and then these African American brothers. These Greek brothers, they love each other. They was down with each other about any and everything. Right now, they on a warpath. They got blood in their mouth. They got blood in their eyes. Because they going to revenge their brother death. And once they find out that, guess what? Kevin Hart and Wesley was behind their brother death. They was coming after them. They didn't care. They came to the stadium strapped. They didn't care. They was going to kill him in front of all those people. They didn't care. So look what happened. Okay, look what happened. Security guard got shot. Kevin got the gun. Okay, now him and Wesley running for their life. They ran to a dead end, nowhere to go. They got both of these Greek brothers on their behind, shooting at them, want blood. And look what wound up happening. Look what wound up happening. Okay, here it is, they shot, and Kevin was able to, what? You know what I'm saying, kill both of them. And look what he wound up doing. His brother, oh man, don't worry about nothing. I got this, man. I'm gonna tell the police this, I'm gonna tell the police that. Let me handle this. But Kevin knew that he had to get rid of that snake once and for all out of his life. He knew that if he didn't get rid of this snake once and for all, this guy was gonna keep coming back. And he was gonna hold that over his head. Nah, what he did is he took fate. He took destiny. He took it into his own hand. He took fate. He took destiny into his own hand. Right now, he say later for that. You gotta go, because you mean me no good. People, ask yourself the question, do people add value or do people take value away? So you look at it. You got two. You got the Greek brothers and you got us, African American brothers. But yet and still, these guys is more loyal. They believe in that bloodline. They believe in taking care of each other. They believe in dying for one another. Whereas these brothers right here, this one want to be deceitful, want to be devious, want to put his own foot on his own little brother's neck. You're supposed to be the big brother. You're supposed to be the man. You're supposed to be taking care of your little brother, not your little brother taking care of the big brother. Wow. Hey, folks, you sit back and you look at that. To me, like I say, it was so deep and it was so surreal and it was like unbelievable. And I can definitely identify with that. And I think a lot of people that's out there, y'all have been through something similar to that. But right now is, folks, listen, man, get the snakes out of your life. Get the negative people out of your life. Get the negative energy out of your life. Because once again, right now is, you got people pretending to love you. People pretending to care about you. People pretending, you know what, we're family, we're blood. But in actuality, they don't give a damn about you. And to me, like now is sometimes, despite that's supposed to be entertainment, guess what? That is very, very true to life and a lot of circumstance. So with that being said, folks, like I say, is I like that series. I thought it was very interesting, and I just want to share my thought on that. I just want to share my thought. So what I'm gonna do is open up to the floor for a few minutes. I want to shout out Janine, thank you for joining me. Everybody that's out here, thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. You know, hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Anybody want to ask a question, go ahead. Like I said right now is, Brian Glaze Gibbs live, Cigar Chat. I had a very good, saying Thanksgiving. I was able to spend Thanksgiving with my dad. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to my man Shabu. Shabu right now is I love the interview. A lot of people, we getting a lot of positive response for that. I was with my man Sonny Blanco. Sonny Blanco, OG, shout out to you, man. I love the energy. I love what you're doing. Thank you for helping me, give away dinners yesterday. Because once again, man, me and his brother, we got together and we went all over. What I'm saying? To give out dinners, man, to the homeless. Okay. What series were you talking about? O'Reilly. I was talking about True Story. It's a Netflix. That was a dope. Yes, sir. That was a dope interview with Shabu. Hey, the underscore night power TV. I didn't get to see the movie yet, but you told. Hey, bro, listen, man. Check it out, man. You know me. Like I say, trust me. I miss a lot of detail. Listen, I miss a lot of detail. But guess what? Go back. Kenda, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? But folks, listen. Like I say, I'm trying to get a movement. BGG, thank you for all you do. Janine, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to get a movement. And the movement is, like I say, I had a bunch of people following me all for the wrong reason. How do I get people following me for the right reason? Glaze, you. Okay. How? How do we get back? How do I get this movement going? The BGG, the Give Back Foundation. It's best to give than receive. It's best to give than receive. Hey, I can't quite read. They need to make a Brian Glaze Gibbs movie. Hey, in due time, folks. Listen, like I tell you right now, I got a lot of things going. I got a lot of different things going. I got a lot of different things going on. I got a lot of different things going on. I got a lot of different things going on. You know, I got a lot of different things going on, folks. I got a lot of good things going on. When you're a blessed and highly favored, nothing can stop you. When you're a blessed and highly favored, nothing can stop you. I got a lot of good things going on. I'm working with a lot of different people. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that. But you got to ignore them. Like I told you folks, like I say right now, the difference is right now is, guess what? He or she who anger you control you. He or she who anger you control you. You can't let nobody distract you. That's why right now, when you got people coming at you a negative, you got to avoid them. You got to act like they don't exist. Let them play by themselves. You're doing it, Glaze. All your subscribers follow, and I believe they both, them saying, out. Hey, listen, it's out there. We want to help the youth. We want to get back out there. I used to be the problem. Now I'm trying to be part of the solution. Right now, I surround myself with prominent doctors, prominent businessmen. I got a lot of people. Say right now is I'm trying to build a powerful team. You know what I'm saying? Everybody remember that song, You Down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You know what, man? You down with BGG? You down with BGG? Yeah, you know me. You down with BGG? We trying to do some good things out here. You down with BGG? Yeah. You down with BGG? That's what this is all about. Naughty by nature. You down with OPP? Nah. Later for being down. Lindsay would love to see your book pushed out to a current incarcerated individual to show them. Hey, listen, Lindsay. Listen, how you doing, Miss Johnson? How you doing? Are you going to talk to someone about medical insurance? Yeah. Right now is listen. We got all that in work. T underscore Rivers. Hey, hopefully, man, me and you can meet up. Hopefully we can meet up soon. Yeah, you know me. You down with BGG? Yeah, you know me. Folks, I want to get together, man, and start giving out foods, going out there, providing blanket, what I'm saying, socks, hat, coats, what I'm saying, to the homeless, feeding the hunger, getting together to make help. How do I get back? How? One person can't do it. I need a team. I need serious, legit people that committed to the cause. Later for that negativity. I got a platform. I'm not here to go back and forth with people, cursing them out, getting caught up in that nonsense. For what? It's not all about that. That's the problem. We got so much hate among each other for nothing. Nothing. Hating on your brothers ain't nothing. Come on, man. You down with BGG? Yeah, you know me. You down with BGG? Hey, listen, man. I'm serious, man. I'm blessed. You really inspired me in a positive way. Thank you, Janine. You know what? Like I told you right now is, guess what, man? When you are blessed and you are highly favored, you got to count your blessing, man. When I ask myself over and over, why? Why did God spare me? Why? When I ask myself, why? The difference is it was a purpose. We all have the three most important days in our life is number one, the day that you're born. Number two, you know what I'm saying? The day that you figure out what's your purpose. Legal Zone, Stare People, I believe it can show you how to set up a nonprofit. Water to Lee, man. Hey, shout out, brother. Shout out, man. Hey, listen, man, I love the folks, the positive people that come into my platform. You know, the positive people that you're able to build relationship with. And what I'm trying to say right now, I'm trying to take this to a whole totally different level. That's the objective. What's the sense of having a platform if you're not utilizing it the right way? Even when I talk about Panoxol, and you hear all these haters, they coming out there, oh, this, they talking about this, that. No, folks, anytime you trying to spread good words, you got the haters. They want to come at you. They want to attack you. Don't attack me because of my past. Let he or she without sin cast the first stone. That's the difference. You know how many people that's out there got sin that have done worse things than I? And yet and still regards what I done beat myself up. I done beat myself plenty. That nobody else can't beat me up about my past. Yes, I was a sick, devious individual. Yes, I hated myself. Yes. But guess what? I love who I am today. Because each and every day I strive to be better today than I was yesterday. You know, I tell people, I take medication every day, like clockwork. I take my Prozac because I know me better than me. Even right now, I talked to a friend of mine, a guy that was down with me, and we was talking. He he called me up, and he was wanting to know when I did the piece about you, me, and he, about Wood, Kayshawn, and Yolanda. And he wanted to know. He said, bro, man, you know, when you did that piece, you know, was you responding back to Kayshawn, brother? I said, yeah, I was responding back to Kayshawn, brother, because I wanted him to understand the truth. I want him to understand, like I say right now, is he putting everything out there and he's saying certain things and he trying to belittle Wood. Nah, Wood was not no stick-up kid. Wood was not no stick-up kid. Wood was a, you know, good kid, but we all was lost. We all was out there hustling, poisoning, but he was going out of town poisoning people, making plenty of money. So right now he lost his life over this girl. This girl lied and say that he stole the jewelry. And this guy gonna come along and say, that's why my brother blew his head off and took his jewelry back. No, no. Your brother robbed and murdered that man for some materialistic things. I'm not saying that, you know, we all did some stupid things in our life, but you wanna act like, no, your brother never intended to kill Wood. Yeah, 6'3" with muscle in his teeth. And you know what? Just before Wood got killed, me and Wood had a big beef. Right now is I slapped Wood. I went off on Wood. I had my guys coming down. Get him. But me and Wood brother was like this. And my team, they told me, my man told me today, he's Glaze. Wood died. We said, you lost it. My own people felt, they thought I killed Wood based upon what happened a week before Wood died. A week before Wood died. Me and him had this big beef. And I slapped him. And I told him, man, you gonna need me before I need you. And right now, it was like my man said, you say you was gonna kill him. The next thing you know, he wound up dead. We all felt that you did it, bro. He said, I'm not gonna lie to you. We all thought you did. And I'm like, come on, man. He said, I'm telling you. I said, yo, bro, listen. Right now is when I got back from Queens and I got to my headquarters and me and his brother and sister, we went from precinct to precinct to try to locate him. And when they gave us this address and said, you talking about Christopher? You talking about Hollywood? Well, he got shot in this area. And when we went to that area, the first thing came out of my mouth, why nobody told me Kayshawn was home? And when they told me that, I'm like, I didn't know. And what I'm saying is, why Wood didn't call? So my man was telling me they knew, Wood knew Kayshawn was home. Because right now is he was over there earlier and he went back to get his jewelry from that girl house, from Yolanda house. And just so happened, he ran into Kayshawn and 3 other guys. He named each and every individual, okay? 3 is dead and 1 still alive. And he say right now, and like I told him, I knew Wood was popping trash to them, even after they robbed him. Wood told him what he say. Wood told him, listen, put the guns down. And I beat all 4 of y'all behind. That's what happened. You know, what a big dude. And he telling 4 dudes, you gotta put the gun down, I will beat the living daylight out of you. They panicked. They got scared. I got it out there. I had it up on my Patreon, and I put it out there yesterday. And what they did, they didn't put the gun down. They panicked, and they squeezed off and killed them. But my guys thought I did it. You know, my guys thought I did it, and I didn't. They thought I did a lot of stuff out there, and I didn't. Even K. Sean called me up, and he sent him word, yo, Glaze, man, the homicide detective looking at you, saying that you killed Wood. That coming from the killer. He's sending me word, telling me, listen, on the heads up, man, I'm letting you know that the homicide, look, they got your name. They saying you did it. And folks, I didn't. And what I'm just trying to say right now, listen, even back there was some crazy time. And like my man said, he said, yo, bro, we know when you got mad, you lost it. He didn't care. He didn't care. And you know what? You're right. I was lost. I was traumatized. I was a sick individual. I'm glad I got help. I'm glad I got help. And the difference is right now, anybody that's out there that need help, get the help. Raise your hand. Go to a doctor. If you got stuff, psychological problem, get the help. There's nothing wrong with that. Right now, it used to be taboo if you say you're crazy. If you got mental problem. That's not true. That's not true. We all live in a fake world. It's sad that we can't accept change from each other. You know what, like I told you right now, is guess what? We have to, but sometimes it take pain. Everybody are affected different ways. You know what I'm saying? Everybody are affected in different ways. And it took pain. It took pain for me to change. And the difference is right now is sometimes you have to put your foot in somebody else's shoes and understand what they're going through, opposed to judging them, opposed to mislabeling them. Come on. Glaze, man, on the real, what made you jump in that? Nah, man, it wasn't power, man. You know what, man? It was, you out there. And right now, you out there. And you know what, like I say right now, get the book. Order your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book, the Brian Glaze Gibbs book. Email me to place your order. Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. It's all in there, man. What happened, how I became who I became. I'm not proud. I'm not proud. And, you look at it, and a lot of times, like, you start off fronting, man. My cousin Lennox from Tilden High School takes the Tropic store on Avenue D in Utica. Environmental. You know what? Like I said, a lot of people like to say it's environmental. It's us. It's us. Because you got a lot of people that came from that same environment. They made it. You got a lot of people that came from that same environment. They never did anything. They went to school. They joined the military. They got a 9-to-5, and they was able to retire. Some folks retired twice. Folks, man, it's all about a hustle, but having legit hustle. Nah, I wasn't I wasn't a lady, man. No, look at it, man. Come on. You know what? Back then, Jim B, I used to be teased about my nose. Oh, look at his big nose. And man, listen, folks. We all have problems. When you get money in the street, you're around killer like Ron do, so it's almost Hood Media TV. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess the older I get better. I get finer with wine. Having a 2-parent household goes a long way. Eat, money, get it in. Yes, having a 2-parent household, get it in. Big nose means something good. Thank you. But people do not understand that. Having a 2-family, you know what I'm saying, a mother and a father, you're right. You're right, Aunt Bo. But you had the Fly Valleys and British Walkers. Materialistic things, man. Materialistic things. Materialistic things, man. And people don't understand that, man. We all fell in love with the wrong thing. Even right now, when we look at what's going on in society today, Black Friday, you know what I'm saying, Black Saturday, Black Sunday, Cyber Monday, and people are spending billions and billions and billions of dollars supporting what? They more or less right now try to make themselves feel good by buying things. By buying materialistic things. The internet, damn, that came out too fast, man. That came back too fast. That's true. You know, but once again, folks, we got to get it together, man. We got to stop the madness. We got to be able to mentor it. I challenge each and every one of y'all right now, mentor. Snatch a young cat. You know, woman, snatch a young girl. You know, teach them how to be a woman. Man, teach these boys how to be men's. Teach them. You know, right now, teach them the importance of getting trade. Like me and Sonny Blanco. Sonny, what you was saying, man, about what type of certificate they can get, what type of trade they can get. It's so many different things that you can do out there. Glaze, do an interview with somebody from your old days. You know, you know what? Like I say, I do interview with those that want to do interview. A lot of guys don't want to get on it. A lot of guys, like my man today that I spoke to this morning, man, like I say, this cat know everything, man, because he was there. He was one of my guys. And like he said right now, he got a hell of a story. Everybody got a hell of a story. Not just family, help the neighbors, help the neighborhood. You're right. My daughter murder took a whole lot out of me, but God had helped me in this journey. Janine, my deepest condolences, my deepest condolences, my deepest condolences to you and your family. You know, like I told you right now, people don't understand what it is in regards to IT is a lucrative field. IT, yeah, you're right. People don't understand when you lose somebody. And people do not understand when you lose somebody. It took the death of my mother to make me wake up and help me to understand everything that I've been through, everything that I put the victim and their family through. It took her death. I had to feel the pain. Even right now, like I say, I had to local Goodwill, 3 to 4 months get certified, drywall, havoc, and electrician. Sonny Blanco, look at that. You know what I'm saying? Local Goodwill. You know, right now is a lot of folks, we got to get out there, man. It's out there. Like even right now, when you look at the homeless situation, some of those folks you see out there on the street, they was probably making 6 to 7 figures at one time. Six to seven figures at one time. They probably was top executive. You know what I'm saying? Lawyers, doctors. Only thing it took what? One bad mistake, one bad decision. Okay? Some of us are one paycheck from being what? Homeless. Folks, listen, that could be you or me out there. So the difference is right now, we got to be smart about our investment, our saving, everything. What we do in life now, we got to be very, very smart. You know, ask yourself, do I want this or do I need this? Especially if you are in a 2-family income home, one salary should go towards, like I'm saying, bills and responsibility, and the other salaries go towards saving and investing. Getting prepared for a rainy day. Getting prepared for the unexpected. It's no defense for the element of surprise. We don't know what's going to happen next. But imagine, like I say, if you don't got nothing, if you don't have a job, okay, how can you expect to receive something in your retirement age? You didn't invest nothing into it. It's like going to the bank to try to make a withdrawal when you never made a deposit. Nothing in, mean nothing coming out. I had a dad, he was just at work all the time. I'm starting to get close with him now. It's not too late. How do the cats that remember the old Glaze react to you now? You know what, like I say right now, man, like, you know, like literally, people that know me, when I go around them or whatever, you know, like I say, they see the change, but it's like certain things. Walter Lee, great money. Also, if you are Havoc certified, you can become head maintenance man. You know, see, that's what it's all about, man. Having a platform, being able to share knowledge, being able to share different things with people to get them, to help them. Somebody was telling me right now how much money is in the hair industry. You know, how much money is in the hair industry, even in the nail industry. It's so many different things that is out there. Went to school. You went to school with Alvin and Sean Gibbs. I don't know Alvin, Corporate Bruiser. I don't know Alvin or Sean Gibbs. I don't know Alvin or Sean Gibbs. A lot of money. Who was your right-hand man? Like I said, it's in the book, man. It's in the book. It's in the book. Get your book. Get your signed copy of Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story. For people that don't know, Havoc is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Havoc is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Walt, thanks, man. His right-hand man was Junior Wilson. Nah, Junior Wilson, that's my brother. That's my brother. Hair supply store had a lot of cash. You're right, man. Because people want to look fly. It's all type of hustle that's out there, people. It's all type of hustle. Well, hey, look, right now, I'm waiting on him. I forgive the killer even though he has not been caught. I must have forgiveness in my heart in order to help someone else. You're right, Janine. You're right. New account, Brian. What kind of woman? Oh man, new account. What kind of woman do I like? You know what? I just allow nature to take its proper course. I just allow nature to take its proper course. Right now, I'm single. I'm at peace. I'm happy. I don't have no drama. And you know what? Like I say, you learn. You learn from each and every relationship. You learn. You know what I'm saying? We learn. We learn. We learn. And what you do is you're trying to find people that's compatible on every level. People that right now will share the same core value. People that's willing to build. Okay, Jim B. Glaze, when did you divorce? My last divorce was what, about a year ago, 2 years ago. We was divorced, but we tried to get back together and try to make it work. He was married. No, I wasn't married a long time. I think the longest, I can't even get into that. Hey, folks, listen. Thank y'all for joining me. Peace, Lee Bailey. Peace, bro. Keep up the good work. That's what it's all about. Yes, because I remember you was married. Yeah. Hey, yeah, I was, man. And like I said right now, is guess what? We both in a better place. We are both in a better place, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Power and love, Glaze. Hey, folks, listen. Thank y'all for joining me, man. Tune in next time. I got certain pieces. Anyone that's not subscribed, subscribe to my Patreon. Go to the Brian Glaze Gibbs Patreon page. Go and sign up to the Brian Glaze Gibbs Patreon page. I got a lot of different things I'm gonna drop. Let's do a show to match you with a lady, Brian. Nah, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I'm not. You know what? Nah, I'm not. I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna allow nature to take its proper course. The difference right now is guess what? If God decide that to bring a mate into my life, I want to make sure that me and her are both compatible. And you just take your time. You just take your time. I'm not in no rush. I'm not in a rush. I got a lot of things that I'm working on. Glaze enjoy his space at the moment. You know what? Like I told you, because once again, I don't have to worry about getting in an argument. I don't have to worry about because relationship is hard. That's why my hat's off to people that's been together 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Like, wow, that's a blessing. Because right now, it's most relationships don't last 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years. Do another lad interview, okay? That's right, no distraction. That's right, stay on your purpose. You got to. What's up, Blacksmith? We appreciate you so much. Thank you, Janine Jones. Thank you. I appreciate you. On 5 days, you're right. They don't. Brian always, right thing to say. Fetish is not good. That's lust's worst. Glaze. Who did the God case son? We want to know if the snake came from his camp. Yeah, it did. According to his brother, it did. But it's no surprise, and you got to sit back and think about it. Only people back then, can you cook if I want to? Jim B, you know what? I'm not a great cook, but right now what I'm saying? Right now, when you go to Chrome or you go to Google, you can learn how to do anything, folks. You can learn how to do anything from Google. A southern and northern cook, a southern and you can learn how to do anything. True. Hey, listen. Thank y'all for joining me. One more question before I leave. U2 University. One more question before I leave. We at the 63 mark. I'll go off at 65. We going off at 65 minutes. One more question before I leave. LH, is it true? I like how he articulated the expression of how old are you? Oh man, the internet money is like the drug. Hey, how old am I? I got a birthday coming up. I'll be 90 years old. No, I'll be 91 because I'm 90 now. Nah, I'll be 91. I'll be 91. I'll be 91. I got a birthday coming up. I'll be 91. 91. When you look good, you feel good, you do good. When you look good, you're looking good all over again. Look, 91. Hey, 91. Look, 91. Okay. Look, got a little salt and pepper right there. 91. When you look good, you feel good, you do good, folks. Listen, right now is like, follow me, check out everything. Like I said, I got the Panoxol. Check it out right now. Anybody that got high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high sugar, high weight, you know what? Poor circulation with your blood, Panoxol. And even right now, I am right there with you, bro. What, you 92? You 91? You 91, Walter Lee? You 91? You know? Hey, listen, right now, folks, thank y'all for joining me. Check out the Patreon. Check out the Brian Glaze Gibbs Patreon page. Anybody that interested in the book on what's panoxol. You know what? It's a natural ingredient. You know, it helps against high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high sugar, high blood. Like I said right now, folks, listen, check it out. Check it out. Hey, peace, love, and prosperity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. E-Money, get it in. You 108. You look good, man. You look good. Shout out, everybody. Thank y'all for joining me, man. Peace, love, and prosperity.